I am in my company's classroom to play teacher, or at least responder to your questions. Here's one that I received from Dave D. in Southern Connecticut. He writes, I wish that all the candidates would discuss the massive toll that illegal immigration and even unwise legal immigration takes on Connecticut. How many of these illegals are taking jobs away from actual Americans, he writes. How is the presence of so much cheap labor affecting wages for actual citizens of this state? How many illegal aliens are taking advantage of our ever-growing welfare state, the benefits of which include medical, education, housing, and food assistance? How many senseless, completely avoidable crimes have been committed by people who shouldn't even be here in the first place? Thank you for your time and consideration. Well, I am a candidate who will discuss this forthrightly and forcefully. You're right in the need to cut back on illegal immigration. I'm prepared to turn back almost every illegal immigrant coming ashore in Connecticut. And I'm prepared to send home a good chunk of those who've illegally established themselves in Connecticut. Now, here's the exception. This is the one type of illegal I would let stay. In fact, I hope we would all welcome this type. He's the one who learned English decently before coming here and has taken no welfare or is stridently paying back welfare that he took. And finally, he exudes American values. That means his neighbors, native-born neighbors, would say, he's a good American. I can give you a few groups that I think do have these qualities in abundance. Eastern Europeans who've come to America. They exude Americana. They love this country and they hate socialism. So they love what America should be, in part because they lived under what it cannot be, socialist rule in Eastern Europe that ended, fortunately, 20 years ago. So we are beneficiaries to those Europeans who settle here. Next group, Africans. Those who come here of late from Ghana, Nigeria, Senegal. These men and women want to be Americans. They have learned English and they are really good. They educate their kids really well. They educate themselves where they tend to be really nice. I want more of those coming to our state. And finally, a small segment, but a very good one, of Puerto Ricans. Now, many have been displaced by Hurricane Maria, come up here and have established themselves pretty quickly and want to stay. So again, my criteria: learn English, don't take welfare, and don't try to change our culture. You're welcome here in my state, and I think every one of these people around me welcome that. My policy might change and open to more people if we got rid of government welfare, okay? You do that, and illegal immigration is not so galling anymore. When immigrants pay for their own schooling, their own hospitals, their share of city services, then I don't have that much of a beef. We still have to worry about crime being added. We still have to worry possibly about the cultural thing. Work on those two and eliminate the welfare state. That's federal and state. And I don't think people have an issue with new blood coming. And let me say why in Connecticut, and Dave, this is the one place where I disagree with you. I'm not sure that illegal immigrants are taking jobs from Connecticut people. We have an employment shortage. We don't have enough people willing to work in many jobs. That's the unskilled labor, that's the fairly skilled manufacturing jobs. It's incredible how hard it is to hire native-born Americans that want to work. So if other people want to get our work done well, get paid better than they would back in their home countries, save us money and build our economy better, I'm all for that. Again, the welfare issue is the biggie. If it's cured, it allows me and most of us to be comfortable with an immigrant-fueled America. That's the right kind of immigrant. Their color, their national origin should be irrelevant. Their values are relevant. Without welfare and with a crackdown on crime and with an attention to American culture, Dave, I think we're then importing people with the right values. Feel free to chime in. We do the Friday conferences. You can join me 5 p.m. on zoom.us, and I'm going to attach a clip to you and others who you'll see on the site. Thanks for writing.